Well, Australia has been knocked out of the Women's World Cup, losing 4-1 to Norway in a penalty shootout. Schools were locked at 1 goal apiece after extra time. SBS Europe correspondent Ben Lewis is in Nice and he joins us now live. And of course, that is where the round of 16 clash was held. Ben, I was up early this morning and it was a pretty disappointing end to the Matildas World Cup campaign.
Janice, good evening. It was indeed. Remember the miracle in Montpellier? This was the nightmare in Nice. The Matildas came into the World Cup ranked 6th in the world and many had tipped them to take out the entire tournament. But the pressure of the penalty shootout was too much. Australia out in the round of 16. The Never Say Die Matildas knocked out in the cruelest of ways.
Australia are sunk in the penalty shootout.
There had been so much expectation that this could be their year. Instead, they're heading home before the quarterfinals.
I'm just gutted. There's big hopes for this team and we had high expectations and goals. The next few weeks will be tough.
You know what, we gave everything. We did whatever we could and that hurts because I felt we deserved more.
Pre-game, fans had high hopes.
Your defence is terrified, Sam Kerr's on fire.
And she was on fire in the opening minute.
Kerr! And just bristles the side netting.
But it was the Grasshoppers who struck first.
Isabel Halloson scores! Norway in front!
An apparent handball that saw a penalty awarded, then disallowed by VAR, was the first in a series of contentious decisions by the German referee. It was a tight match, and with time running out, Elise Kelland-Knight's corner kick provided the equaliser.
It's directed and it's in! It's helped in wonderfully well by Emily Gilnick.
Extra time was the Lydia Williams show. With save after save, she kept the Matildas in the game.
Great touch there from Lydia Williams, who keeps the Matildas back in this match.
Even after Alana Kennedy was given a straight red for this encounter.
It's obvious that it's a free kick, 100%.
After managing to hold on for so long, the penalty shootout couldn't have gone much worse for the Matildas. A captain's miss setting the tone.
Sends it high.
Australia's
World Cup dream remains just that.
To get knocked out on a penalty shootout, me personally missing one, I feel like I, let everyone down, but, we'll grow from it. I'll grow from it and we'll be back stronger. But at the end of the day, it's basically a flip of the coin. You either go left or you go right or stay your ground. And, they were really accurate with their pens.
A post-mortem into the Matildas campaign is inevitable and questions will be asked whether the switch from Alen Studzic to Ante Milicic, so close to the World Cup, was the right call. For the players, those are matters for another day.
That's up to, I guess, the Federation and whatever they're about. But, I'm just devastated about today. And, we've got a major tournament in the Olympics coming up next year, so we've got to qualify for that and make sure we're ready for that big tournament and get a better result than here.
As for the supporters, hundreds of whom travelled around France.
Pretty gutted.
Yeah, pretty depressed for the girls and for Australia.
Terrible way to go out, isn't it?
Awful. I think we would have preferred to be scored against by Norway instead of penalties for sure.
No, we're devastated. The crocodile hunters are not having a great night. But look, the girls tried their hardest. They put their heart on the line.
Australia expects much from the Matildas and so often they deliver, making this loss in this way so difficult to take. And the Matildas are already on their way home, stopping in Paris briefly and then back to Australia. The players did tell us how much they appreciated the support they've been getting over the last few weeks. And there was support too from the Prime Minister, Scott Morrison. He tweeted to say, huge efforts and narrow losses for the Matildas and the Junior Wallabies. Well done to both teams. Total respect from all of us at home for representing Australia so well. Janice, I'll have more from Nice coming up in sport, where we take a look at the reaction back in Australia from all of those fans who got up early to see such a devastating result.
Oh, well, you can top up your suntan till we catch you later in the bulletin. Ben Lewis joining us live from Nice.